Is Minecraft server hosting a scam? The title of Shulkercraft's, as of right now, latest video. Now, his video, if you can't already tell, was actually a critique of mine. And I do just really want to say, it is immensely cool to have another really big YouTuber that I have watched for years make a video on mine. That, you know, it's a crazy moment. People are real, YouTubers are real, whatever. Let's get into his actual points, because I feel that Shulkercraft's argument was more of an advertisement than it was an authentic critique. And what I mean is, I don't think my argument there was infallible, not at all. My argument, of course, has holes in it, and yes, of course I was overreacting on the title. No, not all Minecraft server hosts are scams. But to then turn that into a video about, well, that very thing, and trying to debate my points by then using your own server host as a reason why it's not a scam, even though it didn't really rebut any of my points, is an approach that I think wasn't very effective in this instance. So let's get started. So first of all, he was trying to introduce what his service was, Wise Hosting. And Wise Hosting is pretty interesting, because the bulk of my argument was that Minecraft server hosting is too expensive. And from what I can tell, he is no different. It's $16 for 5 gigabytes, which is their recommended package. And I'm just saying, I've never really had such need, even though I have. Yeah, I've talked about my server being laggy, but $16 per month is a bit extortionate. Like, man, that's more than Netflix. And it's for a Minecraft server. So he goes on to make a point that the 1 gigabyte server, and eventually I moved to a 2 gigabyte server, that I was using is bad to the extent that actually the server providers should just not bother selling it.
1 or 2 gigabyte Minecraft servers is a terrible thing to offer. Those servers are guaranteed to run into issues with newer Minecraft versions. So at some point all the customers will be unhappy. Why even sell a package like this? That is the exact reason why at Wise Hosting we don't sell packages under 3 gigabytes. We don't want to sell you a 1 gigabyte plan.
Which I have to say I disagree. So yes, he is right, 1 gigabyte probably isn't enough, but if you're just going to have a server with your friends, 1 gigabyte worked fine for me for like at least 4 months. It was maybe after the first 4 months that I started noticing problems, and it was a pretty active server too. Now, I'm not saying my case is the same for everyone. Obviously, it's different for everyone. But to just outright claim that 1 gigabyte and 2 gigabyte servers are so bad to the extent that you don't even want to sell them on your own platform, like their minimum is the skeleton plan, which is for a minimum of recommended 4 players at $10 US a month. Oh my God, that's just it's a lot of money, man. It's a lot of money. Now, I do have to give him some commendation. He did mention that he was trying to be as honest as possible, display the full prices, but once again, his main objective here is to create money. It's a private company. I wouldn't don't take the businessman's word that his company is infallible, is what I'm going to say. And he kind of plays his hand here, and if it wasn't already clear that his video was an advertisement, it bloody well damn was after he said 2 minutes into the video.
Display always the full prices. Of course, we give away discount codes that make the first month cheaper.
Apply this promo code to get a discount on your server. Which, yeah, I guess it's a way to get people to buy a server, but definitely does show your video as an advertisement. So he makes a point in trying to disprove one of my arguments, that was that when I moved the server I had to pay extra. And he says that what I should have done is just gotten rid of the server and then rebought it in Australia for then the exact same price. And yes, although I could have done this, first of all, given that I was not nearly as experienced then as I am now with it, I didn't really understand why you'd have to pay extra to move it, but then not to buy it originally. Like, it's not very intuitive. You'd think that if you had to pay extra, you'd have to pay extra regardless of whether or not you're moving or you're buying. But, oh well. Now I know that exists, so I could have done that back then. Oh, but thank God, right here he comes in again for another little advertisement, little promotion, where he says, well, Wise Hosting would never pull some little sneaky trick like that with you. We have 24/7 hosting support. Oh, advertisement. Money gets people to do crazy things. On that note, thank you all so much for making me monetized. I love this channel. Now, I am glad that for his next point, he can sort of empathize with me. That fucking server providers, man, they're like, there's so many caveats to their backups. I did the example of my world getting deleted because I thought Shockbyte would take my backups automatically. And well, what a surprise. Yeah, I get it. My world was 25 gigabytes, but like, you know, you'd think maybe they would. Anyways, they didn't take backups. It got griefed big time. I had to revert. I made a video on that actually. Now, thank God Shulkercraft watched my follow-up video where I was a bit kinder and I showed other sides of the coin, let's say, the other side of the coin, and I demonstrated that, well, maybe server hosting isn't all evil. But I do just want to say, I'm very sorry, my clips videos, I swear to God, the ones that he used were like my shittest clips. I'm not actually that bad at bridge. Actually, to prove it to you, I'm going to show you a clip of me clapping this kid. No. No!
Okay.
Oh my giddy. Oh my giddy! Oh my giddy! I'm so skilled!
That was pretty good.
Oh! Oh my giddy! This is absurd! This is absurd! This is absurd! This is absurd! And yeah, there's that one of me placing the block right before I fell into the void was so dumb. I can't believe that made that into the final cut, man. And so he finishes off his video by, well, more advertisement. Of course, what else would you expect? The whole thing's an advertisement, but at least he does say, is Minecraft server hosting a scam? No, it's not. I think I'd have to agree, no, it's not completely a scam. Is it overpriced? Yes. Is Wise server hosting overpriced as well? I would argue yes, he would argue no. Oh well. But I think in finale, it is very interesting to see that Shulkercraft has made this video, but I don't think that it is an accurate critique of my video. I don't think it properly addresses most of the problems that happen with Minecraft server hosting, and the ones that are the reasons for it being a scam. Obviously, that was just my story, and it wasn't a very well organized argument, neither was it invaluable, but I think there was a much better way he could have done it than in this advertisement format. But I just want to say, it is so cool to have Shulkercraft, man. Shulkercraft, oh crap, man, I don't know, message me on Discord or something. Man, I watch you. It was really cool seeing when that video came out. It was on my Discord server anyway. Speaking of which, join my Discord server, link in the description. So if you like this video, this rebuttal, so to speak, video, make sure to subscribe. You know, the channel's growing. And I want to thank you guys all so much for watching. Goodbye.